keep falling, but they're clearly a rich man's world.
Hi, I'm Izzy, and today I was very busy. In episode 1 of this series I called Life, I raced against the clock to get ready for one of the best graduation parties of my life. Without further ado, let's roll the clip. I started off with this pretty cheap nail set from Shein. I got back when everything was still 83 cents. Depending on who you are, this is either the best part or the most annoying part of doing your nails. If you decide to do your nails on the day of, which you'll never have enough time to do by the way, nail prep sucks. If you can't quite hear the disdain in my voice, guess what time I started doing my nails. If you guessed the day of, you are unfortunately correct. Anyways, I started by dehydrating my nails to get all that excess oil off of them and give the nails at least some hope of them staying on. Of course, that's when the bottle decides to run out, because clearly nail prep is my absolute favorite. Terrible time management aside, it was time for the last part of the nail prep process. This is actually part of Nina Poole's technique for keeping her nails on, and in my experience, is great for preventing green nail syndrome, as the glue acts as a barrier between your nail and your real nail. After letting them dry, it was time to buff them. Lightly. I said lightly. Up next is sizing, which is arguably worse than nail prep. I know what you're thinking. Izzy, it's a set. Why don't you just write the sizes on the box? Wouldn't that make life so much easier? Yes it would. But I didn't. This is what happens when you do your nails the morning of. Anyways, that's for future Izzy to figure out. I decided to save you all some time and skip ahead.
2,000 years later.
Gluing is actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Real nail, fake nail, done. Just don't get your fingers stuck. At this point, my patience was wearing thin, my skin was sticky from the glue, and I was ready to be done. After hoping the nail fit my wide thumb, I finished the table test and crossed my fingers for good luck. I did my toes too with some old school painted nail polish. And finally, the nails were done. Good makeup starts with clean skin. If you know me, you know my skin gets oily, leaving me looking like the Sun Baby from Teletubbies. That's why this cleaner by La Roche-Posay is an absolute godsend. I use Polish Choice for my acne, and more French skincare for moisturizer. Yes, my wallet's screaming somewhere. Now for this sunscreen, I have no idea where it came from. All I know is my Korean language teacher got it for a trip back home. Otherwise, I use Black Girl sunscreen. With these wonderful products on your screen, I made this beautiful makeup look fit for the graduate of honor. If I had to choose one product on this list I couldn't live without, this would be number 1. This is one of my drugstore favorites, and this is one of my hair store favorites. For my bronzer, I usually do NARS, but today was long. And for my contour slash bronzer slash eyeshadow, I love me some NYX. I love makeup of all prices, so here's my Dollar Tree favorite. Don't knock it till you try it. Of course, for awesome lashes, I use two mascara. Telescopic for length and Paradise for volume. Last but not least, to keep your makeup on all night, use Morphine between layers and L'Oreal to lock it in. After an outfit change and a pep talk, time to party. And it was awesome.